Okay. Quick backstory on this. I did play Control for 3 hours or so, almost exactly a year ago. And when I did, I was coming down with a very serious cough that lasted like a couple months. And so I was just miserable the whole stream. I was just miserable. And on top of that, I had a 2070 from work plugged in, and it did not like Control very much. And so none of the textures would load in properly. And so everything was just a big blurry mess, even though ray tracing worked. So hopefully today is better on both accounts. So I'm just going to start from the beginning and just replay some of that stuff that I played a year ago. Yeah. You're getting like 150 to 200 frames per second on max settings Hunt Showdown at 1080p, which was insane to you. Nice. Yeah, I did a quick test of Control the other day, and it seemed to run max settings no problem. So I'm optimistic. I know it'll change a little bit scene to scene, but, you know, let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, that's fine. I said that's fine.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
Try me.
You called me,
I deal with weird.
so here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you.
Hey, you know, I do what I can.
I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
Sorry to hear that.
It's like we live in a room,
Okay.
and there's a poster
Following.
on the wall.
Yeah, I got one.
We stare.
It's got the X-wing.
That's the whole world.
Well,
The room.
we live in a society.
Poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a
Nope.
famous person.
It's like an X-wing, like
Like in that movie.
blueprint.
What is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank Redemption.
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Cool.
But it's all a lie.
More things need pyramids in them.
The truth.
It's just a good visual.
To us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
Good.
There's a
Cool.
hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something
Oh, like a bug?
from behind
No.
the poster.
No. Catch and release. Throw that bug out through that hole again.
And try to forget what they saw.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Out of sight, out of mind. Those are words that I live
Why
by.
did you bring me here?
I'm sorry.
Hello?
Because I have a game to play.
I see it. But what is it?
Ooh.
I can feel it. It resonates.
Okay. Now we're pushing that GPU.
My friend. I forget.
Now we're pushing it.
In my head. There's no you, right?
We're at a cool 85 to 90%.
Where's everybody? I need someone
All right.
to point me in the right direction.
Yeah. Might have to drop it down, but it's looking okay so far, right? Like, are we having smooth stream output? I'm not seeing any frames dropping, really. I mean, I'm not good at seeing frames drop in front of me, but like the numbers on OBS are good, so. Parkour. All right, cool. G. Collectibles, correspondence. Federal Bureau of Control reminder: certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, number 2 pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Got it. Oh, I can zoom in. Okay. What up? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm starting to remember bits and pieces of this. Hello. Hello. Nothing.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Damn. They run a tight ship. Spinning out of control? Yes. Acoustic guitar for sale? Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see Greg in maintenance, $50. It's not that hard, dude. Just like learn some chords. You'll be fine. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Yeah, and $50 for an acoustic? Like that's, I mean, it depends on the condition, but like that's pretty good. Book club. Oh, I can almost get it. Enjoy literature / does it say sign? / intellectual conversation. Ugh. Scoot in. Then join Carswell's something book club. I think Bureau book club. Oh, I wish that were easier to read. Don't bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. Damn. Let's say hi and welcome to some new people in the oldest house. Why are some of y'all like grayed out? Office rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room. No using the photocopier for personal projects or the 3D printer or the bureau stationery. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. All sensible. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. And other things. Always wash your hands. Be sure to wash your hands carefully with soap. Make sure to wash all fingernails, palms, backs, wrists. Rinse thoroughly and dry. Carefully. Recycle. Tight. Pneumatic tube checklist. Everything needs a pneumatic tube. I wish I had a pneumatic tube in my apartment. I don't know what I would use it for, but it would be cool as hell. Pneumatic tube checklist. Place your items in the canister. Add foam padding top and bottom if you're sending blood or other specimens in a glass tube. Check that the canister is properly locked. Place the locked canister in the tube. Check the location code for the destination. Punch in the code and send the tube. Read and understand the operator's manual. I feel like society would be better as a whole if we adopted to mass infrastructure projects of pneumatic tubes. So it's like we could have a pneumatic tube network system, so I could be connected to my pharmacy, and then when I need medication or whatever, I could be like, yo, tube me, and then they just and it just like gets tubed to my apartment, right? It would just be there in seconds. Like, bro, just tube me. Hit up Domino's. Be like, fold up that pizza and tube me. Just tube me. The Hyperloop for items. Yes. But it might actually work. Just tube me. Oh, see, now my GPU is like at a cool like 40. So it varies. I have to assume this is intentional. I really like this designless snack bag aesthetic we got going on here. It feels very like They Live, like very dystopian. Just pretzels. My favorite brand, potato chips. They regulate the packaging? Probably. It's probably repackaged, right? So that's like in-house branding. It's just in-house packaging. They just strip it out, check all of the food, and then pack it up in their own stuff. Come on, load in. Come on, higher texture. Load in. Load in. I want to read you. Load in. Load in. Accident report form. Cool. This looks like, this middle one looks like a script. I mean, I'm sure it's probably some kind of like, some sort of report of some nature. There's a surveillance bulletin, it seems. Okay. Load in. Oh, thermostat. Damn. I was thinking they would have some kind of like, some sort of Nest or something. Some sort of fancy smart thermostat. Cool. This is really how I play most games. I just like to look at everything that's not what they want me to look at. The bureau. Damn, they still got newspapers? Oh, no smart things. True. They lampshaded that one. Yeah, well, I mean, also, like, it's worth noting that in this specific building, things are very different than they are in the rest of the world in this universe. Ooh, what do we have here? Like some handwriting stuff? Can I crouch? Or let me crouch. I'm trying to see. Control. In this game, if you press the control button, you should just win. I see. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I still have it. I don't think I do. Damn. Hi, ICU. I have a little clip, and I don't. It's on our disk station, but it's just Brian and Jason yelling ICU, and I thought that was very funny. And I've been waiting to post it in Discord in response to you saying something at some point, and I just haven't found the right moment. But hello. Okay. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, if you would just say something good, if you would just say something good at some point, then it'll make my job so easy. Okay, correspondence. Security order. Attention all. Redacted. Redacted. A shark in his redacted, although secure, redacted. Permission to redacted. Following basic protocol redacted. Shoot to kill redacted. Good luck. Oh, I can just do G again, right. Okay. That's all I got in here. Hi, Reggie. How you doing? What up, homie? Stay right there. I think somebody's setting off... I think someone's setting off fireworks outside. Seek shelter. That seems bad. Can I just pull this? His life is in your hands. Let's work hard. Everyone's safety depends on you. No pressure. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. I'm at 95%. I feel like I should just DLSS. I feel like I should, just because it's if I don't have any overhead, you know. I mean, it'll drop it down to 720p, but I can keep everything else at maximum. And then I'll just know that we're running pretty smooth. Because, I mean, even at DLSS, we're at 70%. But I can live with it. Game Magazine. You love to see it. I've been a subscriber to Game for years.
Hello?
What up? Who are you, Mr. Cowboy Man? Ooh. Plotting some data? You'll love to see it. I kind of just want to hear how long he sings for. Please, serenade me. Please. This is a sneaking mission.
Hey, excuse me.
Jesse, it's a sneaking mission.
There you are.
Choke him out.
Hear about the job? Janitor's assistant.
Yep, that's me.
To go to the interview. Go that
All
way
right.
to the elevator.
Got it.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Oh, okay. That explains
You
explains the mob.
If they don't hire you, you are no helmet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you out.
I've done enough
Got it.
night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor
Cool.
is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
That's what they say.
Said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
You probably shouldn't just leave confidential folders out in the open like that. It seems like a breach of security. Game about secret agents. Not a bad idea. Okay, tight. Hey, look, it's where the painting of the janitor looking away from us was earlier. I'm gonna double check this bathroom just because if something changed over there, I want to make sure nothing has changed in here. Okay, it appears not, but you know, sometimes you just gotta know, and sometimes you just gotta go. Am I right? Anyway, probably nothing fun downstairs, right? I mean, I might as well check. Oh, this is open. I don't think it was open previously.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Well, it's also on this building, Jesse, so it happens to be the logo of the Federal Bureau of Control. Just gonna connect those dots for you there. Look at that, pneumatic tubes. They know the power of getting tubed. They know. Extra toilet paper on the floor? Well, you know. I would rather that than not have any toilet paper on the floor. Oh, new mission? New mission? Welcome to the oldest house. Jessie Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. All right, cool. Bureau expenditures. Expenditure summary. Executive sector. Quarter 2. Major. Staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative. Construction, redacted, and redacted. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal. Headquarters livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Good to know. Oh, and sorry. Compiled by FBC Accounting Department by order of Director Zachariah Trench. Just gonna double check down here real quick. Aha. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Oh, look at that. Black Pyramid cigarettes since 1920. Wow, little foreshadowing. That's a fun little bit of design work from the prop team. That newspaper looks really good. Any tubes for me to grab? Oh, is that a brain scan? Okay. Jack and 9. Oh, but this person had 3 cards. How spooky and mysterious. One had 2. The other had 3. Scantrons, you love to see them. Can you send Diet Dr. Peppers via tube? I'm confident you probably could. I think if we put enough R&D into future tube technology, I'm sure we could send a great many things that you would not expect that we could send. It's really this kind of looks like a scene from one of the Yakuza games. You know what I mean? I feel like I could see Mr. Yakuza walking down the street, you know? Kind of one of those things. This area is under 24-hour video surveillance. When are pneumatic tubes coming to Modern Rogue HQ? Connect the studio to the warehouse to the shed. That sounds brilliant. Frankly, I don't know the cost of that. I imagine it's one of those things where you'd really want to do it early. But I'm a big advocate for tube technology, so you know, I think that's a great idea. I'm gonna bring it straight to the top. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Got it. Speakers. Security check. Remove outerwear Empty pockets and remove metals. Place containers into bins. When directed by security staff, proceed through metal detection. Beep beep. All right, let's go through this elevator janitor thing. Yo, sick. Did you see that vertical? Oh my god. What a gamer. Going down. Beep.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Hell yeah, let's renovate. Cool. Cool. That's what I do when I watch TV shows and movies as well. Anytime there's a cool shot, I just say cool shot out loud to myself. You have to respect the art direction. Cool. Cool shot.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
No, I'm good.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I was like, I cannot move the camera. And it's like, oh, you just need to step through. And then you can move. Yellow. Let's tear this painting down. This clock's not moving. Director, Zachariah Trench. Director's office. Okay. Yep. Let's go in here first. Didn't do it. Wasn't me. Economy. The retirement issue. The oldest man in the world? We tell ourselves it's okay to be old. True. Spin facts. Which one was it? Reminder regarding drafting any public-facing material. While penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE Altered World event, I want to say, please adhere to the following guidelines, words/phrases to use in the service of his or her country. We should probably change that to their country. Regret. Proud. Well, I guess there would be a word phrase to use. Oh, that's what we're reading. I thought we were already to the avoid, but word to use. Regret. Proud/pride. Will be remembered. Word/phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blood/bleed. Loss. Apologies. Sorry. Stop freaking out. We're all Gucci. We're okay here. That's a good sound. Wasn't me. initiating the Shaggy defense. Cool. Look at that reflection. So cool. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take the office equipment outside of the building. Okay, you got it. Tight. Tubes. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. That seems fine. Everything is A-okay. Meep, meep. Hello?
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
What? What are these reds? Interesting. Yeah, I'll get to it. Diploma. Okay. Doing official business, so it seems. It's not like he's gonna need those upright. You know you... Ooh, look at that little pyramid. Nice. You know you made it when you've got an official stamp. Sorry. Coming through. Just trying to pick up your gun.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
You're in Minecraft. Got him. Get over here, mud man.
The same gun.
Don't mind if I do. Cool.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Hello. Yeah, I'm kind of an esports, man. Oh, I can punch in and aim tighter. That's useful. Anyway. Regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Good to know. Oop. Ow. Where did your midsection go? Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. I think I just got promoted.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director.
Everybody loves FMV.
Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Something was in the top right corner of the screen, and I wasn't paying enough attention to read it. Okay, that looks like Earth. It's not a good sound. I had to know. I don't know that one tracks, but that's okay. Let's not. Oh,
Let this happen.
I should have stayed in the center.
You can't.
I think they're trying to do something.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you.
No problem.
That was horror.
Hey, don't sweat it. That's what I'm here for.
Get the fuck away.
Oh. Okay, collectibles. Oh, lots of stuff going on here, huh? On red, Hiss Guard. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? more data is needed. Did the hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? That seemed more like a statement than a question. These are all questions for later. Though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. By order of director Jesse Faden. Hey, that's me. Maybe. That's the protagonist, I should say. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist. Reports director Trench, photograph. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Hi, Johnny Boz. How you doing? Hey, you got your first paid editing gig. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Moving on up. Service weapon OOP-1KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. Para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound to individuals seeking the role of redacted, probably the director of Bureau of Control. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. Probably dictated by the pyramid thing. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Vrunastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling, presentation 11.1 for more details. How have things been for me as late? Not too bad. I got a 3070, so I'm pretty excited about that. So that's why I'm playing Control. So my computer's all built out. I got a new keyboard, which I'm feeling okay about. I went to the dentist, so I'm taking care of myself. I've been going to the gym a little bit, so I've been taking care of myself. Working on Emergent Beacon in my time off. Making very slow progress on the next video. Working on Modern Rogue, and for the rest of the time, not too much to complain about, I think. Oh, on the treadmill, nice. I like doing the Stairmaster kind of thing. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I assume it is. Just because it's easier on like the knees and the legs and everything. Thank you so much for the host, Johnny Boz. I appreciate it. But I used to be treadmill, but that way, you get the cardio and you do all the motions and everything. It's just like lower impact. And then also we have like elliptical. Is that what it is? Let me look it up. Elliptical. I don't know what any of this shit's called. Elliptical. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah. Yeah, so I do the elliptical, and then I'll do we've got this bench press machine, which is real nice because you don't actually have a bar going across your neck, which seems like a death sentence. Part of the reason I never really liked bench pressing, but we've got this machine, and it's so tight. I love using it. It's great. And then we got a couple others that I use. It's been kind of nice. I go a couple times per week. Bench is scary, but with this machine, you don't need a spotter or anything. So the only real risk is if you're a fucking goober ass and you try to push too much weight. But if you do, then it's not even really that big of a deal. It's pretty cool.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
This is shot so pretty.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Great. To me. I think that's what's setting off the alarm. Cool. Hey! Finally, a friendly face in one of these photos. I think there was more director stuff around here somewhere, right? Would my face be on those as well? That's fun. Director Jesse Faden. Oh wow, that's the outside of the building. The oldest house, discovered August 4th, 1964. Wow, that just goes up for days, huh? Cool. Wait, was that 664 previously? Oh, we're almost to the spooky number. It might have been 665, I don't know. My guess is that's the number of directors there have been. And so there were 664, and then I went out and became director, and it's 665. I don't know for sure. But that's just my gut feeling right now. I still don't have clearance? Come on. I'm the director. Oh, do I have to go, like, back for real? Oh, let me see the controls. Is there a way to crouch? The controls, so to speak. No, I guess not. Okay.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Cool.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Come on now. Ah! Get away from me. You mean man. What was that? You told me something was something in here. Oh, maybe my mission changed a little bit? Guided into the building by the janitor, Ati, Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director. Oh, it was 665 before? Ah, damn. Well, that's less fun. But good to know. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Gotta use the corners to my advantage. Okay. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of Altered World Events response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier for coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Thank you. To executive staff from admin. Subject executive meeting agenda. Yellow. Yeah, ICU is right. There is a hell of toilet paper on the ground. But again, I maintain that that is much better than having not enough toilet paper. Although, they really should just install bidets. It would simplify things quite a bit.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Man on the thing. Just want to make sure that was read or listened to. Tubes. Undefined reading? The hell does that mean? Oh, it's a material? Okay. Conceptual material, undefined reading. Great. Thank you. I'll take another undefined reading. Don't mind if I do. Director, come through. Oop. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. That's 1900 for you 24-hour people at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Reminder, she is turning 46. Good shout. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. Lumpy. Whoops. Okay. Oh yeah, you're up here. What up? I think I remember something about don't shoot them. Health recovery. Personal mods. Health recovery per element pickup plus 22%. Okay. Sure. So that's where I need to go. But let's open this. This looks open. Cool. Central executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Growing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay.
Babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creature of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our bureau-made anthology television program. Oh, that's the Twilight Zone thing. Night Falls, right? Yeah. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, altered world events that only occur on redacted. That seems like half a sentence. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through 2 punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942. Maybe I should say 9er. 69er42 for a full report. Yeah, so that's like some Alan Wake stuff. I mean, obviously it's all kind of one and the same. But I think there are some ideas for what one of the Alan Wake sequel ideas was going to be, but didn't end up being. I think some of that's incorporated into here on some level. Oh, tight. They're playing Lemonade Stand? Let's go. Let's go. Little LAN party. Hello. Hello. It would probably be a bad idea to jump down there. I'm thinking. So I'll just hold off on that. I should be responsible and turn that off when it's not in use. Coming through. Ooh, taco map. So last time I played, like the textures on this just would not load up, so I could not read what this actually was going to. Sure. Close it down. Gotta stay safe. Okay. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected altered world event in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a way to sort the fake altered world events from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. To H. Marshall from L. Keenum. Subject, another dud. Mondays, am I right? Loot box. Quite literally. Weapon mod, okay. Energy gained from headshots, 15%. Exclusive to Grip, Pierce, Spin. I don't know what that means. Okay. Cool. I like trying to go for headshots, even if I'm not super great at it. Shouldn't have locked myself in. Yeah, this emergency shelter did not do a whole lot of good for that guy. Okay, so I'm guessing through Central now. Doop. It's probably supposed to do that to begin with. Is there something over here? Oh, it's just the radio. Gotcha. Come through. Should I actually jump in? Hold on. I mean, it looks like that's where I'm supposed to go. Uh-oh. Ah. Ouch. Get some distance. Ooh, there's health over there. Oh, so close. I could probably just... Ugh. Okay. Ooh.
Must cleanse control points.
Ooh.
An enemy.
Easy.
Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay, hold on. We got something in here. Wait. Energy recovery versus health recovery per element pickup. So energy is energy our ammo? Because I don't think there's like a stamina system, right? So I think that's ammo versus health. I'm feeling like ammo. Because I can just whoop. Whoop. Yeah, because I just wanna dump. Stay alive. Never lose health that way. Hidden trend? House memory. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's cleanse.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hell yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what up?
Are you with us? With the Bureau?
The director, lady.
Sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Okay.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden.
Yeah, just
I should have
oh.
lied.
Oh shit. You're the new director.
Yep.
Hold on. We're coming out.
At ease. I'm your boss. It's my first day.
Sure. Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
What's up?
Look, somehow this hostile force, this
The hiss.
Hiss?
Uh-huh.
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss.
Nice.
Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
I am extraordinary.
The director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready
Just-
to tell her about you yet.
Through the front door.
Let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
That'd be nice.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
Yeah, she seems alright.
The opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
Big pause.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Thanks.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Oh, no. Sorry, there's a collectible in there. I need to get it. Please don't lock me in. Oh, nope. Unread. Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures, or redacted, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 7-25-2788 for a full report. Compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers, by order of Emily Pope, a research specialist. Cool. Hold on. Ha! It has like a motion sensor. I did not know that. That's very fun. It's probably smart. These are really big, heavy doors, and anything caught in between them would probably have a real bad day. Oh, okay, and then it does go eventually. Well, that's still fun. Cafeteria Nostalgia Department, Communications Department, Dead Letters. Oh, hey, what up? Rip. Oh, you just phased.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Whoops. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted agent. The Hiss manifest in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or they are cocoons, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution. When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for a full report. Compiled by Emily Pope by order of director Jesse Faden. What?
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm just looking around. Got a little health pickup. What's going on right here? Fast travel. Outfits. Okay. I'm in my civvies. That's funny. That is extremely video gamey, but I'm here for it. Hey, bud. What up?
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director.
Yeah, well.
Jesse.
I'm gonna
Don't
tell
sweat
her
it.
why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
It's a boring
The
name.
Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
Cool.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
I think we all know the type.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes,
Get
I
revenge for
killed my
Dylan.
brother, but there
Oh,
are
okay.
other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough.
The other side of the
They told
poster.
me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it.
Fair.
Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this
Cool
is
reverb.
so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emily.
Got it. Let's chat.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in
Yeah.
the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
I mean, I could give you a bullet. If that would help. I got a lot of them.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Perfect.
Got it. Thanks.
Yep, just nod and keep the conversation moving.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks.
Good old-fashioned mystery.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
I want a light like this. It's so nice. A big, soft box over the top of a big table. Blue box. Energy boost. Energy boost. No, I think I'm good. I guess I could deconstruct this, but I'll hold off on that because I don't know what deconstruction really gets me besides more of these points. Okay. New mission. Unknown caller. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can provide insight into the Hiss invasion. The only person you should fail is yourself, Zachariah Trench. Okay. More words of wisdom from the dead guy. Come through. Ring. Coming through. Got it. Follow mail.
There it is again.
Blue box.
A welcome message.
You are here. Brick.
Saying Twitch took $5 from me, so here I am.
Thanks, Brick. Much appreciated as always. Give me your energy. Oh. Get up. Easy. No study. Loot box. Travel costs. Week 83 report summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodations $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $25 or $295.12, a minibar $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. All right. Hey, you do what you got to do on the road. I know how that goes. Oh, doing some math? Okay. Sure. I would really like to be able to duck. Uh-oh. Coming through.
Yes, it's overpowering here.
Yeah, that seems bad.
Anywhere near it. With you on that. Come on. There we go. Oh, there you are. Easy. Ooh, a Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, or 2, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resistance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. Hold on, I see that. Let me up.
How do I get... Hold on, I got this. Nope. Okay, gotta go up this way. Ugh. Stop yelling in my ear. Here, if I just... Oh, it's a loot crate. Hey, there we go. Got it. What a gamer. Don't even know what that is. Great. Anything fun down here? Oh, that seems bad. Yeah, I don't think it wants me to go in there. Havana summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the Altered World event, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to continental U.S. After Formula I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file AI-85 for details. Actually, I'm going to run in there. I want to try and get that loot. There's health out there if I need it. Will I die? Let's find out. Ugh. I did in fact die. I don't think it was worth it. In hindsight, that's a very cool loading screen. In hindsight, I don't think it was worth it. It really ate into my health very fast. Okay. How far back am I? Did any progress maintain? It seems so.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Although I'll probably have to shoot these guys again. Yay or nay? Oh, nay. Sick. So I didn't really lose any progress. I just had to run back. Great. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that again. Okay, I could go that way. Could go these ways. Is there anything here? Does not appear to be. Could investigate up there. Bathrooms. Aha! Unread. Please be aware. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green is stable, yellow is low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red frequent unanticipated building shifts. I still don't really know what a building shift is. I imagine it's rearrangement of something, of where the loot boxes are contained. Okay. Just gonna run up here, see what's up. Tight. Okay, I think there's really only one spot to go. And I'll just double check with this. Yes. I should probably cleanse the control. point. Dead letters. Man, that's such a good noise that it makes. Oh, big boy, huh? Ouch. Do I need to... Okay, you're back up to full health, so... I gotta concentrate fire. Okay. That does it. Had to break your guard, so to speak. Cool. Tough computer. What? There's something going on outside? It sounded real spooky. Is it up there? Please calm down. I'm over here standing in a dark room trying to pick something up that I can't see. Greetings, Director Trench. I would like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allows us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system that allows us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to altered world events and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Do as you're told. Don't eat mold. Even the smallest amount of mold can cause serious harm. Contact security immediately. Yeah, was the hiss started by this mold epidemic that they clearly seem to be having? I really cannot see anything back here. I don't know what this is, but I'll grab it. Singing fish. Oh, it's a dead letter. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. Got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. That just sounds like a good time. Yep. Coming down. I would love to have one of these cabinets for my home. To be like, okay, taxes for this, or like receipts for this year going to here, receipts for this year going to here. Okay, this is all my product manuals. Okay, this is like all of my government forms and shit like that. This is for healthcare. This is for my vehicle. This is for whatever. Like, oh my God. I would love that. Any baddies up here? Oh, come on. There we go. Any baddies up here? Ooh. I did not expect there to be something up here. Ugh. Parkour. Okay, cool. What is this? I don't trust you. Damn cameras. Oh, wait. I'm the director. I think I have to budget that. Oh, that seems bad. No sweat. Let's cleanse, baby. Cleansing just means taking the red gels off of all the lights. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it looks so pretty now. Has my mission changed at all? No. Okay.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Cool. Let's go upstairs first. Loot crate. Health recovery, personal mod. Okay. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it will be made apparent to me. Hello. Oh, it's one of those push flush? Gotcha. Welcome to the comms department. We are here to help. If you have any questions, please ask one of our friendly staff. Hey, get Trench out of here. He's not the director anymore. Come through. Standing next to this fire extinguisher, probably not a great idea. Okay. Buddy, are you okay? Can I, like, drag him off to the side or something? Okay, obviously can't go through there. Okay, well, before we go into the room that's very clearly the next step in this mission, let's check this out. Headshot boost. I think that's what I've... No, that's not what I currently... Oh, right, gun. Hold on. Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, no, that's not even the thing. This... Yes. Okay, it was a weapon mod. Okay. So I have energy gained from headshots. This is headshot damage. Yes. Yes, please. Okay. Book club. I should really be holding G. I think that takes me directly in. Book club notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was all right. The title Unless You could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech, and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 out of 5. We got an art critic on our hands here. Good golly. Okay. Seriously, bud, you gotta get out of it. You gotta get at it. Somebody's gonna step on you.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss of last blood. We need to cleanse it.
Hey, I can finally crouch. I am just slightly... Oh, no. I have a mobile shield. That's so sick. I'm slightly annoyed that I've been hitting C this entire time and they haven't let me crouch until now, but at least I can crouch now. This is ridiculous. It's so good though. Coming through. I'd be alright if this just stays on for the rest of the game. Do I have telekinesis? Because that seems to be what's happening there. Oh, right. I guess I do. That's like some sort of power thing that I get at some point. Okay. I'm sure this will be fine. No problem. I love how it's just so perfectly balanced. It's so good. You'll never be able to hit me. Oh no! Oh, there we go. It's a little power gamey. Is there supposed to be something I can do with this? Did I just run up to it? Hello. I can't reach it. I'm inside of this cabinet.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Hold E to grab highlighted objects. Release E to launch. Right. Gotcha. Where? Let's go. Bye. Sick. Puzzle master. I can solve any puzzle. Oh, what do you know? Another one solved. You thought you could best me that easily? You got another thing coming to you. The board. Tight. Damn sniper. How is that not a hit? What? Where are you at? Oh. Where did you come from? Ooh. Big ups. Okay, let's go. Can't do anything with that, but you know. Cool nonetheless. Speedrun strat. Slow run strat. There's a pyramid. You bastards. I'm gonna take you down from the astral plane. Slowly but surely, I will chip away at your power. If I can just hit the tip of this pyramid, I'll chip it off. That was a cool sound. Nice.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Oh man. Let me get in that again. You dummy. Cool noise. Come on now. Whoa. I broke that railing by shooting it. That was cool. Will hitting him remove that? Yes, it will. Oh, that'll break your guard. Cool. Cool. Does that explode? Neat. Cool. Where's his light coming from? Is there a light like along this, pointed up and bouncing off? That's confusing. Non-diegetic lighting, I guess. But that's the whole thing with ray tracing. You're supposed to have like nice, good in-world lighting, right? Maybe. Do these explode? I don't think so. I think they're just pneumatic tubes. No. They're kind of missile-like in their form. Oh, this'll blow up good. It's very fun. Oh, nope. Where are you at? Hey, get... It only hurt myself. Oh, floppy disk. Containment procedure must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Description / para-utility. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Background: stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles, believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. And then we have Hiss Ranger and Hiss Demolition Expert. Okay, the Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during altered world events, response, or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into these combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file Redacted for full report. Demolition Expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variants or variations to wield the specifically built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. I've already been in there. I've already been that way. Now on to the mailroom. Come through. Excuse me.
He said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Excuse me. There's got to be some kind of secret in here. Some sort of collectible. I had to work to get in here. Oh, loot crate. Okay. Boink. Excuse me. I came in that way. Don't block me in. Loot crate. Doink. Okay. National News. Re-information campaign summary of a Willow Altered World event. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redacted. So another altered world event behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted and redacted for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Oh, that seems bad. Is that the direction I need to go? Seems so. Also, it's locked, so I can get in if I wanted to. Yeah.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
We have two items of interest here.
This must open the door.
Cool. Yellow key card. Assets. There we go. Clearance level 1. That. Yeah, I'm not going to go in there quite yet. Claim it. Tight. Let me in. Boink. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh, exclusive to Shatter, which is the different weapon, I guess. Projectile spread -7%. This is grip. Oh, it must be a different form because the gun can transform into different shapes. So maybe the gun transforms into a more shotgun style weapon, at which point I can use that thing, that modification. Checks out. What is going on here? Why are these lights bouncing around everywhere? Oh, it's like Modern Rogue World headquarters. They just have their stuff printed on pillows for some reason. I'm in a box now. Okay. Very Solid Snake. Oh. Yellow. There we go. Okay.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us.
Thank you.
We've had many callers over here tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell.
Gross.
Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners.
Oh.
What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
I feel like Remedy has always had this problem where they make really cool, interesting little audio logs, and then you just have to sit there and wait. And you can't just go about your business and keep listening to it. It's like either you walk away from it and you just never hear it, or you sit there and patiently wait for it to wrap up. And leaving is not really an option for me because, you know, I want to hear it. That's lore. Right? Pay attention, Alberto. And this is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. Good to know. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. To Tomasi. Subject to proper distinction of lockdown types.
You're listening to America Overnight.
Right? Is there like an option here
9 years.
to just keep listening? But
Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over.
I don't think there is.
Tell us of hauntings, voices, and other.
No, there's not. Why would they do this to me? Why would they forsake me with the choice of waiting or hearing? Oh, can I? It's something I can grab? I would like to gently place this down. Okay. Oh, get out. Damn, it really doesn't like you being in there, huh? Okay, well. I did not activate you, radio. Out of the way. Damn. I got a little too into it. Wasn't thinking about cover. Wasn't thinking about staying out of the line of sight. Take it nice and easy. Let me at him. Got another guy pop up here? No. Did I collect this? Yes. See, it just kind of trails away. Nothing up here, right? Yes. Exit, then go through this door. Okay. Hold on. Might be a little cheeky, but I'll take this with me. Thank you very much. Coming through. Go. Boom. Gotcha. No sweat. What? Rate of fire boost. I still kind of like headshot damage. Even though I don't... rate of fire boost is nice because it applies to every time I shoot, whereas headshot damage does not apply. You know, I like the incentive to go for the head. I'm at a mess of things in here, huh? Did breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Stroidens, Rubens Nogueria, Ardo Kolomowski, Christopher Mills Bowling, Yako Saarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Nailed it. First try. Thank you. Launch efficiency. Launch energy cost minus 9%. I feel like that's not a huge thing. I mean, like, launching is cool, and I like to do it quite a bit, but 9%. It's like, come on, bud. Give me a break here. I mean, it is like, it's half my energy. Oh, I was hoping it would mess with the computer if I got a bunch of water on it. Oh well. Okay. Cool. Oh, right, I had to go downstairs now. Ugh. Up here? No. Meow. Hey, buddy. Oh.
They can fly now. Great.
Pardon me. Get over here. Oh, 1 second. Tea time. One second. Tea time. Hey, Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I will see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently, there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. Kind of ominous. Truth be told. Excuse me. Coming through. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Any bad guys? Any baddies? No sweat. Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for full report.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I don't really do good at focus. I do okay at trying to get 100%. But focused? I don't know. Anything else? Ugh. Anything to pick up before I go into the big scary door with a pipe organ on the other side? Anything on this side? I don't think I was ever over here. Oh, never mind. Okay. Going through. Butte. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. Hotline chamber. Tight.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Okay. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi.
The hiss got him.
Sure enough. Should have, almost like wearing basic safety protective equipment in the middle of a massive outbreak can help you not get corrupted. Maybe a good lesson.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event affected their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Oh, Tomasi.
The hotline can't be far now.
There's literally a sign for it, so yeah, it must be pretty close. Not the button I meant to press. Sorry. House memory. Okay. Cool. I love that sound so much. All visitors must check in. Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian. And basically the two of them, and then Carl Bishop, the previous custodian. Or, no, the new Well, that's not the... I don't think that's the name of the new custodian, is it? Or it's not the name of the custodian I spoke to, I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't know. But it looks like the custodian changed. Going down the line.
Ocean View Motel and Casino.
Is this the light switch?
Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
It's a really nice reverb. Cool. Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point, catalyst, light switch. The law of three applies. Of course. Stand here, mind the gap. Could I just walk out? Whoa. Oh, is this supposed to be an anechoic chamber? Like a massive anechoic chamber? It's clearly not working if there's a massive reverb. But it looks like an anechoic chamber, kind of. It looks like these are kind of like sound dampening. Interesting. Hotline is designated for directory use only. Disregard of this policy may result in fatal psychic trauma. Cool. And third time's the charm.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No.
Copyright.
There's a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them. Like something recognized from a dream.
Ranger Naturalist Service. Headquarters, Loomis Memorial at Manzanita Lake. Lectures, hikes, motor caravans, campfire programs, information, season, late June to mid-September. U.S. Department of the Interior. National Park Service. Well, before I do anything, before I ring anything up, I'm going to go check the other doors very quickly. 222, 223. Oh, this is like a very normal side. Seemingly. Casino. Ding ding.
Hello? Anyone here?
Rule of threes. Yep. Well, I saw this and I thought that was an open door. It is not. But I did hear something. Pretty sure. No, here we go.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
I don't have my gun. Does it just cycle between the three? Okay. I'll do it one more time just to verify. Yeah. Cool. Whoa. One, two, and a three. Yellow.
All right, take this down.
Right. Missions. Complete the Astral Plane Challenge. On her way to the hotline, Jessie gains the launch ability by binding the floppy disk, another object of power. She's forced to fight his corrupted head of communications, Alberto Tomasi. Astral Plane, here we come. Ugh. Ugh. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Okay. Hey, nerd. Get over here. Okay, probably needs me to actually jump down. Ugh. No problem. Ugh. Okay. Seems like I can't do much to harm it, but I can evade. Just to verify. Didn't really seem to do much. Okay. Just a moment. Okay. Sure. You can contact us in the collectibles menu.
It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But
hey, it said that on the collectible.
When you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
I bet. Case files, hotline. Containment procedure. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Description / para utility. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, communicate with the board. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal psychic trauma, I'm assuming. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. Hotline.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
Okay. Or she. Get with the times, Dr. Darling. Oh, okay. So it's like, hey, if you want, you can watch all these cutscenes again. Is there a new weapon mod? This one. Ammo cost per shot is less. That's pretty good. Still like the headshot thing. I'm a real sucker for it.
React strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Beep beep. Oh, I don't like that. It just follows you. I don't like that. Should I pull the... Hey, the thing is gone. The, toot toot. You know, the pull cord. I was thinking, shouldn't I pull it again to, like, retract this thing? This bridge. Should only be accessible to me. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file motel or mot-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the old house, or the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypotheses center on the Butte alternate world event as a redacted. See Dr. Darling's presentation 24.3 for more details. Cool. Cool. Which path is the main path? Because I want to go the opposite direction first. Have I been to both? Have I been to the mailroom? I think I have. I think that's where I came from, right? Yes. That's where I came from. So I'm going to go the other direction because it feels like it would be a design technique for that to be a shortcut. If I were to guess. Is the path not yet traveled? Oh, back to the director's office. Okay, that makes sense. Should have held it. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control, FBC. Well, Trench, you're toast. You're out of here. What is this shungite on his desk? What is going on here? Okay. Back to Emily is her name? I think. Is she out this way? Yoink. Emily. Yes, it says so on my screen. No can do. Homie, I could just... Oh, I was going to say I could just shoot into that. But no, I cannot. I do not have access to my gun right now. Okay. Coming through. Pardon me. So, how's it going? Working hard or hardly working? You know what I mean? Compiled by Paula Brandt and Lorenz Dunn, researchers by order of Emily Pope. Collective unconscious is defined as a form of the unconscious that is shared in all human minds. From this arises unconscious knowledge in linking us through our ancestral heritage. See Young Report, page 12 through 34. Through this collective unconscious, we unknowingly attribute a series of images and archetypes to all elements of our lives. These archetypes are never fixed, but shift and change in tandem with our species and culture. This internal belief in the power of images, shared by a massive population, is redacted in the creation of altered items and objects of power. The sheer amount of redacted exuded is attracted to the best representation of that image, imbuing a single object with massive amounts of redacted. Theoretically, places of power could likewise be formed by the simple power of sustained collective belief. Refer to file 5-42-7532 for full report. Yeah, so that's more of that deep lore stuff where they talk about like the power of concepts and archetypes, and it gets into like some philosophy stuff, like imbuing supernatural elements into philosophy, and like the power of belief, more or less, is what kind of gives objects of power their power, which is kind of a fun idea. If I'm thinking about that correctly. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4-19-1935 for full report. Yeah, so those Nest thermostats are a big no-go. I zoomed in and she held out her hand like she was holding the gun, but there was no gun there, and then she went, oops, and dropped her hand. Nobody likes the person at work who's just like blasting music when everyone's trying to get work done. Damn. I'm trying to hold it down. and that did not work. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least figure out where it went. D. Rodriguez. Hey, you know what? Fair. That seems like they need a union. The FBC needs worker rights. They deserve a bathroom. I think we all deserve a bathroom. FBC included. Energy boost. Fun. Not gonna use it. Coming through. Pardon me. Pardon. Same clothes. Yep. Didn't expect any change there, but you know, sometimes you gotta check. Where's Emily? Where are you at? Still up here? Oh yeah, in the boardroom.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
You seem like a real homie. She's all concerned about our well-being. Like, hell yeah. Could always use a friend. Okay. Compiled by Emily Pope by order of director Jesse Faden. Analysis of Hiss Threat Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed this theory. Don't dismiss it. We have some past with the FBC and some AWE, so I wouldn't discount the possibility of having been affected by the Hiss. Maybe Dylan, her brother, maybe he was like corrupted by the Hiss or something. Although it seems like maybe he's in her brain and maybe I'm her brother. I guess not, because she's looking for her brother, but like I'm in her brain, and maybe I'm like the Hiss that she changed, but she also seemed kind of confused by the Hiss when she first heard it. So like maybe not, but you know, nothing's off the table yet. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss? More work to be done. Refer to file redacted for full report. I'm the director. Do I not get clearance for redacted information? Come on, y'all. Already opened. All right, yeah, let's have a chat. Yoink.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well.
Thank you.
And
Thank
all
you.
that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you.
Sure, yeah.
You agree, that is. We could
Draw some blood.
something that would help us.
Tests?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
I love a good
Should not
test.
find out about you.
That's fine.
But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
if you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Although, as we read earlier, there's two kinds of lockdowns. There's like a full building lockdown, and there's sort of there's an internal and an external lockdown. And I don't remember which one this is. But if it's external, I can't do directorial override. But if it's internal, I can. Hey, Mr. Janitor. What up? Like a level from an Oddworld game. Four ability points. Upgrade and unlock new abilities from the nearest control point. I will look into that. I will talk to you, and I will check what is going on here. I have a new mod. Plus energy. Get rid of that. Missions. Directorial override. Search for a way into the maintenance sector. The internal lockdown. Okay, so it's internal, so I can't override. Okay. An emergency security measure is stopping Jesse from looking for Trench's missing management team in the other sectors. Jesse sets out to enter the maintenance sector to find the directorial override and lift the internal lockdown. Collectibles. Hotline. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So like side quests and then rewards for completing side quests? Like upgrades and abilities? Okay. Weapon forms and mods can now be crafted at the nearest control point. Cool. Let me talk to you first, ma'am.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, what up? Oh, never mind. We don't have new information.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
You got it. It was just weird that it had like a red highlight above her indicator. Seemed like there was new stuff.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Hey, don't follow the singing. You ever heard of a siren?
The hiss are tampering with it somehow, agitating it. Matching frequencies, maybe?
Hiss resonance. In fact. You got any more? Little morsels? Little dialogue bites? That was cool.
Singing.
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Oh, is that me? That was me, not you. Okay. I feel like I can actually go kind of fast like this.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
It's the janitor. Yeah, my man, what are you doing up there?
Set up as soon as possible.
What? We can't get any equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
And see what you can find around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Helping Pope is a surefire way to get on Darling's good side.
Wow, look at all these video game things. Abilities. Yes, please. 4 ability points. Each one is 1 ability point on the top row. Second row is 2 to 3 ability points. Okay, plus 10% to health, plus 10% to energy, plus 10% to melee damage, plus 25% to launch damage. Well, I have 4, so I could quite easily get 1 of each, which would be nice. Let's go ahead and start with health. Yes, please. I'll use essence, which are these things, to reset abilities. Interesting. Okay. Additional weapon form slot. Oh, look at these unlocks. Progression. Progression. So I could get plus 20% to health, but you know, I don't think that's quite necessary. Yes, please. Plus 50% launch damage. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. That sounds good. But for now, let's do... Yeah, I might just do 1 of each. Just to kind of get us on the right track, you know? Milestone reward. Additional weapon form slot. Tight. I don't use melee too much, but you know, that seems kind of nice to have. Yeah. Oh, look at this. There's all of these slots over here. Very sneakily hidden. Different branches. Probably with new abilities. Right, if I get some kind of new ability, then maybe it starts here and I can upgrade that over time as well. That's cool. Astral constructs. Sure. Weapon forms. Mods. Construct Shatter. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Well, I don't have anything else to choose from, but sure. I have the resources for it. I have enough source, enough undefined reading, and enough house memory. Before I do that, let me look at mods, just to see if that uses up the same resources. It does, in fact. Obscured weapon mod, common. So that's just a random weapon mod. Okay, and this uses different materials. Okay. Oh, I see, I see. So those are the things I've kind of been just collecting along the way. Upgrade. Upgrade to enable higher tier mods. I need a threshold remnant, whatever that is. Refresh mods. Refresh to generate new randomized mods. But that requires some source. Okay, so it seems like weapon forms is kind of the way to go, because that opens up a lot more possibility. Cool. I like that little UI element. New weapon form constructed. Shatter. Great. Board countermeasures. What is this? What, pray tell, is this? Charge maneuvers. Using charge, executive incursion, charge maneuvers. Using charge, kill enemies in the executive sector. What will you do when he does/does not awake? Okay, so I will charge, which is the melee, I want to say, to do the killing blow on enemies in the executive sector, wherever that is. And if I do 15 of those, then I get random infinite weapon mod, whatever that is. Sounds good, though. It's got infinite in it, so that's good. Kill enemies with the service weapon in surge mode. What is surge mode? Use surge/coil/firecracker against our/your enemy. Okay. Spin maneuvers. Kill enemies with the service weapon in spin mode. Oh, okay. So it's like a different weapon mod or something. Like the gun goes into some different mode. Good to know. Shatter maneuver. Because I just got shatter, right? And I had grip, I want to say, before. So spin and surge are weapon forms I have not yet collected. Okay. Random common weapon mod. Strategic target. Hiss Rangers. Kill 5 Hiss Rangers for a random common weapon mod. Okay. I hope they notify me if I complete these, because that seems like something to just have running in the background. Okay.
Us to document the hiss incantation, as she calls it.
I would love to go talk to that janitor, but, however, it is quite late. And I got to call it the end of this stream. Whoa. Can I move the camera? Oh, hold on. Well, I'm supposed to be able to move with WASD, but I can't. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. Well, if I'm going to take a photo, let me go back into the room with the pretty lighting and everything.
I think she's trying to get us killed.
Up here. Boardroom. Ooh, or maybe is there a photo nearby of myself, like one of those posters with my face? In here, probably not. No. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love this. You know what? Hold on. That is kind of funny, but like, we have this giant fucking pyramid. This giant inverted black pyramid. Which is pretty damn cool. Oh. I don't want to get a photo while she's blinking. Stop blinking. Stop blinking. Okay. I wish we could actually go lower. What am I bumping up against? Oh, is there no, there's no like up direction. Control goes down, but you don't have an elevate up. Oh, actually, I can't go any further back than this. Damn. Okay. Hold on. I'm a professional and I know how to work things. Aperture. Hell no. Let's drop that aperture way down. This is like working on the aperture with this Logitech webcam, where it's like either you have the focus distance all the way into far focus, or it's like right here. It's like one or the other, and it just bounces back and forth. Not exactly the smoothest, but that's okay. Whoa, hella fisheye. I love it. Infinite or macro, exactly. There is an up. I have reading comprehension issues, obviously. There's totally a vertical up sort of thing. Control. That's the word. Control. You would think I would be able to figure that out. I do like a neutral. Vibrant, not a fan. Neutral is like log, which is nice. Atmospheric is not bad. Dreamy, not a fan of. Gloomy, not a fan of. It just destroys skin tones. Noir, typically, I'm a sucker for, but here it's too contrasty. Too contrasty. I mean, you do want noir to be pretty high contrast, but you lose all the detail in the inverted pyramid here. And like shadows get lost in the jacket, just not good. Nightmare, not a fan of this. You know, Jason does something kind of like this with his Instagram posts, but for him, it's like all of the yellows are preserved, and I don't understand. It's such a strange filter. Here, it's like all of the reds are preserved, but nothing else is. She looks ghoulish. It's neutral. I don't love this. This is like an AGFA film reproduction, but it's like a little too aggressive for me. Whoa, good grief. No thanks. Videotape, no. Arcade, no thank you. Why would you do this? Vintage, you know, every once in a while I do like a good fake vintage, like where they have those metal slides, that type of photography, where it would actually be, is it linotype? Did I have that right? Tint type? Tin type? Yeah. You know, I like a good one of those. Those are cool. They're kind of evocative of large format stuff. I want to go with no filter. Well, now that I look at no filter, it seems like a lot. I really like a neutral, and then I can just go if I want to take that photo, I could just go in and apply whatever kind of color modification that I want personally. Hi, player. Bye. These are some cool settings. I like that. Character speed. What? The hell? Character speed? I mean, that would make sense to me if they were blinking or something and you wanted to change the speed, but my character is frozen. The security cameras are characters? I don't see any security cameras disappearing. If you're talking about this is not a security camera. This is like an out of focus person. Like there's the head, and that's their gray shirt. They kind of have a similar shirt as this. They're sort of leaning over on the railing. Yeah. Okay. And then toggle UI. Wait, what was... I think tab is take photo. Cool. I don't know how to bring back the UI. T was toggle UI. Okay, cool. I don't know where that photo goes, by the way. I'm sure it just like puts it in a folder somewhere or whatever. Okay, I'm going to quit to menu. And that actually perfectly catches me up to where I left off last year, a year ago. Is it in here? Did they show me my photos here? I'll find it. I'll find it later. All right. Whoa, look at this refresh rate. That looks gross. Okay. Yeah, if you happen to have not been here earlier, this is a fun little thing. I got a little... Whoop. It's not very much in focus, but this is a prototype for the Modern Rogue collectible cards. This was like an early mock-up I made. And so there's some descriptive text there. But we have since changed the design. So it's not going to look like this. And this one's a bit beat up because I just throw it around a lot. But, you know, that's kind of a fun little collector thing. Thanks for joining me. That's going to be it. I'm going to go to sleep. So I will leave you to this. Goodbye. Thanks for your time and attention. Vulcan always appreciated. I'll see you around the Emergent Beacon Discord. And for everybody else, I will continue to play this on stream. I don't know when. Just whenever I have time, I guess. I would love to finish it and get deeper into it. An archive of this will likely go up on youtube.com/Gatowag, GATOWAG. Not going to do a whole lot to it, just maybe lob off the beginning and ends, and that'll be that. You all have a good night, and keep your mind active, and find something to enjoy. I guess. Bye.